I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Welcome to Seeing This, the movie podcast where we deliver the latest movie reviews, celebrate our favorite movie anniversaries, compete in competitive movie drafts, and much, much more. I'm the movie Mamba Mike Bernellis, and I can't wait to own a donkey, name him Eddie, and yes, he's allowed inside. Joining me on the podcast is the feisty Pisces, Erica McMullen.
Is it Shrek or is it Fat Bastard?
Also on the podcast is the Gerber baby-faced assassin, Adrian Cedeno.
Mike Myers is the king of accents.
And that's all in reference to Erica's Super Bowl of podcasting, the 25th anniversary of Shrek. 2001, baby. Shrek came out. It feels like a lifetime ago. Let's see, Erica, we'll start with you. 2001, how old were you?
How do we do this to ourselves?
Oh,
Well,
like
you know,
7?
7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was sophomore, so that's what, 14, 15. So you were a freshman, Adrian. That sound about right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, incredible time, 2001. But we want to get right into this. As you know, this is Erica's favorite animated film. Is that safe to say?
No.
No.
Ninja
Oh,
Turtles?
okay.
Because one of my, it's tricky because one of my favorite movies is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And that's stop motion animation. So it's like a very specific type of animated movie. But
Sure.
this is like one of my go-tos.
Most quoted animated film. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to hype it up for as much as you talk about it. To
Yeah.
make sure
It's
counts
not
as
even just like, this is probably the movie quotes that I use in my daily life, like all the time.
Sure. Have some takes that we'll get into as we roll into this. Adrian, what's your relationship with Shrek? Was it always a favorite? You remember seeing it the first time in theaters? Did you re-see it in theaters for this?
Yeah, I've always liked Shrek. Yeah, I remember seeing it in theaters freshman year. I thought it was great. I remember seeing it multiple times, like thinking this is the best. Like at that time, I think I was already kind of boycotting Disney
Nice.
to the point where like I'm like, God, this is like lame. So when Shrek came out, I was like, oh, this is it. I love Shrek. Still to this day.
It felt like something new when it came out because it's like a parody on. It's much like Scary Movie is to horror. This is to like Disney fairy tales and whatnot.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. You know.
Well, okay, your favorite movie? Yes, we're aware. Well, let's jump right into this anniversary episode. And Adrian, you tell us, what does Letterboxd say about 2001 Shrek?
Directed by Andrew Adamson and Vicky Jensen. The greatest fairy tale never told. It ain't easy being green, especially if you're a likable, albeit smelly, ogre named Shrek. On a mission to retrieve a gorgeous princess from the clutches of a fire-breathing dragon, Shrek teams up with an unlikely compatriot, a wisecracking donkey.
Writers Terry Rossio, Joe Stillman, Ted Elliott, Rogers S.H. Schulman, and cast the big four: Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow. And Shrek, to my surprise, actually, was nominated for 2 Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys guess which categories? And it did win 1. So if you want to guess.
Animated feature film.
It won.
I would say like the actual animation itself, like the actual artwork, like the digital.
I think that falls under the feature, but that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Adapted screenplay. It was nominated.
Nice.
Yeah, just to give you some context here, animated feature film. This was the first year the Academy awarded animated feature, and the other nominees were Adrian's favorite movie, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and our favorite movie, Monsters Inc. It beat out Monsters Inc., which is pretty impressive, coming out the gates and beating out Pixar.
I'm gonna say
impressive.
that if it was maybe put up against a different Pixar movie, it might have lost. But I
Mm.
think it
I mean,
is,
Monsters Inc. is great.
which
Like,
is so
Yeah.
wild too, because you have here another movie that is pretty monster oriented, you know what I mean?
sure.
So it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. 2001 Monsters. What else happened in 2001? Okay, and then for writing adapted screenplay, other nominees were The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, In the Bedroom, not familiar with that one, Ghost World, and the winner was A Beautiful Mind, Adrian's movie. There you go.
I got a
Uh,
question.
l- yes, please.
What does adapted screenplay mean?
So it came from other material, so it was already a book. So Shrek,
Book, short
a
Uh,
story,
story.
uh,
yeah.
uh.
Yeah, so
So
anything that's
it's
adapt.
considered an adaptive screenplay because they took all the fairy tales and made fun of them,
No,
or
it's
is
just,
it
but I
was this a
also
book before?
I think this was
It's
a
a
book
book
before.
before, yeah.
Yeah,
Very different and, like, very still on theme with, like, has a darker darker side of the story like many Disney tales have,
sure, sure.
but yeah.
Yeah, so this was a book prior, and they adapted it for the movie,
Mm.
and so that's why it falls under that category. Let's get into our first category. You like that segue? The Will Smith at the Oscars. Does this still slap? Erica, we will go to you first.
Absolutely. Um, it's always so much funnier watching as an adult, you know, the jokes as a kid that you maybe didn't quite get. Even for you guys as, like, teenagers at that point, I'm sure if you went back and looked, you'd be like, "Oh my god," like, I definitely probably laughed and, like, had no context of what that was about. It's just so fun. Like, every thank you, Prince of Egypt, because everybody who got rejected from that film, which also ended up being an amazing story, amazing animation, got kicked off to this project. So they essentially just kinda got a free for all to, like, make jokes and make it funny, and I it's just so well done.
Interestingly enough, the team from the movie Ants also worked on Shrek. Ants, a tough beat going up against Bugs Life, came out the same year as Bugs Life,
Yeah.
which is top 3 animated film for me. But Adrian, what do you think? Does Shrek still slap 25 years later?
Yeah, I watched it with my daughter again. She's 8, and she was like, "Oh, is this Shrek?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she checked it out, and she was laughing. She was into it. She watched. I want to say she sat and watched the whole movie.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, she was into it, and
We got another one.
even a couple times during the movie, like the older boys walked in, and they were like, "Was this Shrek?" Like he was just listening to it while he was like walking through the house, and he was like, "Is that Shrek?" Like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
watching Shrek. So it
Yeah.
still slaps for sure.
Yeah, at my theater, I wanna say there was maybe, like, 20, 25 people there, and less than a handful were, like, kids. The majority were, like, millennials just
Adults,
coming
yeah.
back coming back to revisit Shrek. But I was thinking, kids now, and maybe Aliha, maybe she can attest to this, or you can on her behalf, but, like, if you're not familiar with fairy tales or the Disney princesses, like, if you're not familiar with, like, what it's parroting, it may not hit as hard as it did for us, where, like, fairy tales, I think, were, like, second nature, you know what I mean? Or, like,
Yeah.
we'd heard of everything by that time. So, it does still slap, I'd say, but I think it slaps harder for us because I don't think the younger generation is, like, that tapped into, like,
Fairy tales.
No, because
princess I mean, I don't know. Okay,
the
yeah.
I
new
got a girl, man.
generation loves
She's
Shrek,
on it.
dude. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
they
think
know about the fairy
because
tales.
yeah,
Okay,
all of the people who
okay.
have, like, the kids who are at the age to watch it are millennials, so a lot of people are passing it down. I think it's gonna hold up for a really long time.
That's fair, that's
Yeah.
fair. The Gladiator 2 unnecessary sequel. What happens in the sequel? Well,
We
we've
get
had
perhaps one of the best sequels on the planet.
ooh,
Really?
you're stepping on my hot take, but we get multiple sequels. We get a franchise in Puss in Boots. How many Puss in Boots movies are there? Like 3?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've not seen one.
But you jumped off the train, huh?
I
Okay.
listen, and it was nothing against Antonio Banderas or his character. I'm just not interested in Puss. He's not what I wanted to come out of the original.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay, so sequel ideas. Adrian, do you have anything? I mean, obviously we
Well,
see
let's
what happens in
discuss
a
what we
sequel.
think should happen in the 5th movie.
There's
That's coming
5.
out. There's one
That's the
coming
one
out.
they're creating, and then somebody guessed the plot, and then they fucked up the animation, and everybody complained, and so they had to go back to the drawing board. So now it's not coming out till next year.
So how about riddle me
When did they
this?
have kids?
The
That was
third
the
one.
third one.
The end of
Okay,
the
that's
third
the
one,
last
they
one I
have
saw.
their babies. Yeah.
That's the
And
last one I
Donkey
saw.
also has the baby with the dragon in the third one, right?
Yeah, but he has them at the end
At
of
the
the
second one. Yeah.
Second one. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So I was thinking, what if we went
Jack.
backwards? What if we go backwards and we did a prequel of how Donkey learned how to talk and
Okay.
came into possession of the woman that's like trying to turn him in, what their dynamic was.
That's
You know what I
literally
mean?
what everybody wanted post Shrek. Like
Was
when
a donkey.
yeah, was like we wanted a Donkey kind of either spin-off or something, like origin
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
For sure. So I think going back like his origin story, did he always talk? What triggered him to talk? I don't know if they cover that at all in the sequels about like how he talks.
I
think it
can't
just
remember. I haven't watched the 4th one in a really long time, so I don't remember if they go over that or not.
Mhm.
They don't in the 3rd one. Like that's about something completely different.
I've got to revisit the third and fourth.
Yeah.
Those are
When
very
does
different.
Puss get
Banger of an
introduced
opening,
and get his
though,
own?
in the 3rd one.
Puss gets introduced in the
In the
third?
second?
In the second, he's
In
in
the
the second one
second.
already.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
hired to kill Shrek.
And then he doesn't get his main movie until like after the 3rd? In between the 3rd and the 4th?
Like, so what ends up happening
And then there's a
is,
Christmas
like,
one?
I think they split up or something after the 3rd one.
So Shrek 2 came out in 2004.
That's with Prince Charming.
There's a lot of movies called Puss in Boots. Or Puss in Boots, but Puss in Boots in the Shrek universe came out 2011. So it took a while
Yeah, so it was a little
for it
bit,
to actually get that franchise going.
I mean, I was a fan of Puss. I like Puss.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like Puss? So
Erica.
let's move on to our next category. Well, she says she hasn't watched it, so she hasn't experienced the Puss yet. You know, maybe if she gave it a try, she'd be a
first
fan.
one, but I don't remember it really.
Sure, you have to revisit it. It's been
I'd
so
have
long
to
since
revisit it, yeah.
you tried the Puss. Got it. Okay, let's move forward to our next category. The Whip Whitaker. Speaking of which, no fly zone. What hasn't aged well in Shrek? You guys think of anything that didn't age well 25 years ago in this movie?
I mean, we've talked about it before. When it's like a parody, like there's nothing that's really like a no-fly zone. Like it's all jokes. It's all like tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a scenario where it would fly over kids' heads, and then if you were to watch it like later, you'd understand. And it's the part where Farquaad's by himself in front of the mirror looking at Fiona over and over. But I don't think what people realize, or what they really should look at, is the face of the magic mirror before. So like, he's been doing his business in front of the mirror the entire time, and this poor mirror has just had to experience it the whole time.
Oh, that's good. But that's
Yeah.
good. But like that shows.
But that's like, so like, it's like that adult humor, like snuck into that for the parents that are taking. Like, it's so funny.
One of the jokes when he's introducing the 3 choices is Snow White, and like, no, even though she stays with 7 guys, she's not easy. Like, there's all kinds of like little jokes like that they kind of zing at you, and they fly over kids' heads. That it's funny.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily it's interesting. Like if Shrek never existed and they try to make that movie now, would they make it as adult friendly as Shrek is, as far as those
Well,
jokes?
they fucking better with Shrek 5.
Well, yeah, sure.
It just depends on what rating they're going for, because like I think Will Ferrell had a movie. Yeah, it's PG, right?
Yeah.
Like, so they have to be clever enough that their jokes hit with adults, have
Yeah.
adult themes, but they fly over the kid's head. They can't be like Stray Dogs was like Will Ferrell movie, right? And it's like rated R, because
Sure. That's
you
different.
know.
Yeah. Erica, you had a joke you're
I
gonna
just
refer.
laughing at Donkey. Donkey's just my ultimate favorite, dude. He's the best.
I got more on him shortly. The only thing that for me personally I didn't like was it's nothing really as far as no fly zone, but they turned my reptile and amphibian friends into balloons and just floated them off into the into the sky, which it's fine, whatever, it's fine. Next category, the M. Night Shyamalan twist ending. I have one for you guys. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
So, have either of you seen The Graduate? Are you familiar with The Graduate with
It's
Dustin
been a
Hoffman?
while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So ultimately, spoiler alert for The Graduate, but at the end, he finally marries this older woman, and they show them riding off into the sunset, and they're both sitting together, like kind of awkward, like, oh shit, what have we done? So I'm thinking, what if Shrek, when they're going off, him and Fiona, is the same kind of homage where they're both like, wait, do we want to be married? Like, have we done the right thing? Are we meant for each other? And kind of second guessing each other.
Since they've only known each other for like 2 days.
They barely met. Yeah, just because they're both ogres, it's like, oh, well, then you're meant to be together. And they were bickering and fighting early on. Yeah, I thought that would be an interesting homage as well that you could have added to the movie. Anything for you guys? You
I
taking
get
that?
down with that.
Yeah. It's a little
Yeah, I'll
thing.
take that.
It's more of like the joke. It's more just like the joke to
But
pay
then like
homage to that.
Donkey's head pops up like behind them in the onion or something.
Breaks the awkwardness or something. Yeah.
So what
I think I
now?
remember seeing like one of the sequels was like a little short, like a 30-minute one, and it's like Lord Farquaad is like a ghost haunting them or something. I seem to remember there's like a little 30-minute one after this where Lord Farquaad. I want to say it was a Halloween one. It was like a Halloween edition of Shrek.
There is Shrek shorts. Shrek in the Swamp Karaoke Dance Party, Far Far Away Idol,
See, people
Shrek's
thought we were
Thrilling
crazy,
Tales.
but Far Far Away Idol was at the end of Shrek 2, and Simon Cowell always won because he's like, nobody's good enough. I'm the winner. And then he'd start breaking out in songs.
I think what you must be referring to, Adrian, is Shrek's Thrilling Tales, which is an hour and 12. It does look like it's a Halloween thing, and it has the pig who cried werewolf and the ghost of Lord Farquaad. So
The pig who cried
that's that.
werewolf.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Love Farquaad.
Well, so I'll get to him as well shortly. No country for cold takes, hot takes. Any hot takes here?
I know you have a hot take, but I don't think it's a hot take.
That the sequel is better than the original.
Yeah,
would
no,
be
I
mine.
think
So
that's like universally known.
interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
The only
I
thing is
think
it just kind of goes down to like you wouldn't have it's kind of like the aliens debate, right? So it's like you can't have the second one without having the first one, obviously. But the second one,
That's an interesting comp.
yeah.
I think I think when you or go ahead, Aiden. Go ahead.
I would have compared it to something else. Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2. Short Circuit 2 was way better than Short Circuit. Johnny 5, I'm alive. Like, I liked your comp too.
White man playing an Indian guy. Yeah, right on brand. No, but I think like after watching Shrek, it obviously sets the groundwork for this franchise, and there's the gumdrop buttons, there's the Muffin Man, like there's a lot of quotable lines.
I think it's more emotional versus the second one. I feel like they just got to have a little bit more fun with it. Like there was more pop culture in it. It wasn't just Disney princess anymore. Like they brought in other stuff.
Like Prince Charming?
I feel like the second one, the story's more complex. Like this is like, okay, the basic groundwork for a fairy tale where the knight
it's like Meet the
save
Parents.
princess. As far as what do you mean?
Like that's the whole point is he meets her parents.
Wait, that's a good comparison.
The second one, yes.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
that's a good comparison. Meet the Parents versus Meet the Fockers. Meet the
Sure.
Fockers is better than Meet the Parents.
It's
Ooh,
just the
I
game,
mean,
Fokker.
I think that's a good comparison in the sense of like these two movies, 1 and 2, are like peanut butter and jelly. Like
Yeah,
you
like,
have them
it's
together,
just
and
so good. Yeah.
that's what really seals the legacy. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Right.
So
Because you can't meet the parents before, him and Fiona get together. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have the
right.
first before the second one. If you had the
But there
second one
are
as a
classic.
standalone, it wouldn't be as good as Shrek was as a standalone.
But there
Like,
are
Shrek was
like
awesome before the sequel. The sequel is only awesome
elevates it
because
though.
the first one came.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know that
Well,
that's a hot take, but
interesting. Well,
a
if you're
lot of
listening,
people agree with you. A lot of people agree with you.
let us know, Shrek or Shrek 2, which one's better? But I do think that this is a case where Shrek 2 is the rare occurrence that the sequel's better than the original. But
It's hard to do.
it is hard to do. Empire Strikes Back did it. Um, I mean, again, I'm way off, but
Short
Indiana
Circuit
Jones
too.
and like The Last Crusade.
Yeah, The Last
Short,
Crusades. Nice short.
Short Circuit 2, sure. Next category, the Winona Ryder. I'm stealing this. Best prop clothing to take. Adrian, you usually have some good off the wall things you want to take, like Vader's hand, but it wasn't an anniversary episode for that. That was the Star Wars draft. What do you have for Shrek that you'd like to take? Prop or clothing?
I mean, Lord Farquaad's legs that are stuck to his
Is the
horse when they pull him off the horse.
That's pretty good. That's a good pull. I didn't even think of that. That is a funny bit. He comes off and the legs
So
are just still
on
there.
brand, Adrian. That's
That's
so on
good. This
brand.
guy likes his body parts. Erica, what would you take? I
Probably
mean,
his crown. Probably either that or like the magic mirror. Like the magic mirror, I think would be cool.
that's what I had. I had the magic mirror, and then I mean, you already have Farquaad's clothing and crown and outfit,
Yes.
right? For Halloween.
You want to know what's so funny about that? Pre podcast, we were talking about Applebee's. That Halloween on Halloween, Applebee's does like discounted drinks and they do fun stuff. So we went to Applebee's, but if you dress up, they give you a discount. So I
What a
dressed up
plug.
as Lord Farquaad,
That's good. It's
and
so good.
somebody thought I was the Burger King king. It was so funny, and then the little kid's like, "No, that's Lord Farquaad."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great gingerbread man voice you just did there. It sounded just like him. Good job.
You're a
Good job.
monster.
um yeah, no, I went with the mirror. You know what I also was thinking is I'm surprised that there's not like an AI mirror on the wall kind of thing that you can just talk to. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like after Shrek
that
came
tech.
out, there was like a toy, like you know how you go to the Target, Walmart, and you shop through like the kids aisles. I feel like there was like a mirror, and you would push the button, and it would talk.
But I mean like
Yeah, he
with
means like
today's
a real
technology,
mirror, like
like
with
yeah,
AI
like
living in
Like
your
the gym
mirror.
ones, like
like what do
you're
you
sitting
think
there
about
doing a
my
workout
outfit
in front of it.
today, or whatever the case is, whatever you're working out in front of the
Honestly,
mirror,
Michael,
like
I think it might actually exist, just we're
Yes.
not in the right tax bracket.
yeah, that's fair. We're all doomed anyways. Okay, let's go to Castaway recasting. Who would you recast in any given role? So, I have someone in mind, which we've been talking about this person a lot already, or at least the character. And I would actually recast the voice of the mirror. The reason I say that is because it's played by Chris Miller, and Chris Miller kind of just does general voices throughout the Shrek franchise. Like he's not a set voice.
Mhm.
And I thought, like, how cool would it have been if they got an actual game show host to do it? And of the game show hosts,
Okay, wait, who does
Bob
she
Barker.
pick?
well,
Bob
no, Bob Barker is like the easy pick, like I thought him. But you need someone that, like, Bob Barker kicks Adam Sandler's ass in Happy Gilmore, right? Whereas the mirror, like, is kind of afraid of Farquaad. So I went with Pat Sajak.
No, he's
Like,
afraid of Felonious.
Okay, well,
So then
I
he
would
What about
put.
Drew Carey?
So Drew Carey wasn't a. I guess
I
maybe
mean, he
for
did
Whose
Whose Line
Line.
Is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. I'd say yeah, either Pat Sajak or Drew Carey could be the voice there because they have that kind of like game show voice, but also because they're specific, I think it would just add a little more to it. It's like when a
what
celebrity
about
plays a voice
Regis?
on The Simpsons. Regis is a bit too much.
Too much?
He's a little too much, I think. I mean,
I'm just
maybe it'd
trying
be
to picture
funny.
his voice from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I feel like that's
Sure.
pretty close.
Shout out to Norm Macdonald when he was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it came down to
That
like
would actually
That
be
would
a
be a good
funny
voice.
magic mirror.
it would be
That would be a good one.
actually, yeah, actually, you're right. Fuck the game
Hold
show
on a
host.
second. I
Give it
think
a
we
Norm
can all
Macdonald
agree.
as the
Yeah.
mayor. Good call.
And
Okay,
he's,
we'll go
oh
with
my
that.
God, like that would just add another element too, because you could even like let him just say shit to
Improv,
Farquaad,
yeah,
and you
just
just know
randomly.
it's gonna be amazing.
I mean, he
We're
did
going with
have
Norm with the
a
mayor.
talk show, didn't he? He had the Man Show.
He wasn't on the Man Show. That was Corolla and Jimmy.
Was Corolla, Adam Carolla.
Yeah,
Never
that was
mind.
Adam
Yeah,
Carolla.
you're right.
Different white man. Yeah. Okay. So we're all aligned. We'll get Norm Macdonald as the mayor. That's great. He'd have so many more lines too.
We'd get a little bit extra longer scenes when you see him.
He'd have a bigger role. He might.
He'd probably just wing it too, like
yeah,
off the cuff.
If he did, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Okay, last category: the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito in Twins double feature recommendations. What would you guys pair with Shrek? I mean, obviously, yes, Shrek 2. You guys are going to take the easy road. Okay.
You guys both took the easy route when it came to Princess Bride, so we can take the easy route when it comes to Shrek 2.
What was
I
the
would
easy
say-
route for Princess Bride?
You guys both were like, "Oh, it's obvious. Robin Hood men in tights." Like,
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
different
so
franchise.
Shrek 2 is the correct and only response to this movie.
And if I may, Shrek and the Merry Men definitely got inspired by Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Well, yeah.
With our whole song and
It's
dance.
so
like,
funny though. It's so
Yeah.
good, and then
a
Fiona just
French Robin Hood. It's
kicks
pretty
their
good.
ass.
Yeah. Adrian, you're going to also Shrek 2.
Yeah, I would say Shrek 2. If not, you're going for like a parody, like Tropic Thunder or something like that. But I like Shrek 2. Like you gotta watch 1 and then 2.
Sure. Well, if you want to mix it up, I was gonna recommend Mulan to keep with Eddie Murphy voice acting when he's the dragon and that. Interestingly enough, you don't like Mulan?
No,
Is that
I'm
your
just
take?
saying it's a stupid double feature.
What do you
Uh,
mean, dude? You get.
I mean, I
you
quote
get-
Mulan pretty often too. Like
you get-
he's
you get
2
a
feet in
banger
front of you. How
song.
could you miss?
There's a lot of great stuff out of Mulan. Also, there won't be any Mulan shame here. Let's go to our award. The Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman Big Mistake, huge award. Biggest nitpick. Did you guys have any nitpicks that you'd like to nominate for this award?
Yeah, how did the dragon escape?
I thought that momentarily. Yeah, I guess in theory it could have just like blew fire on the chain and it eventually
I
melted.
guess for as long as possible. But then she like somehow stumbles across Donkey again. Like,
And they find each other.
yeah. Even
that's
though that's
fair.
like so sweet.
So how did Dragon and Donkey reunite? That's fair.
Yeah.
Adrian,
Well,
do you
like
have
like at least like show it, because all of a sudden we're just supposed to
they're
assume
at the same
she-
like little river or pond
Yeah,
or whatever?
like-
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Adrian, you have one?
I mean, no, I don't. It's
You're gonna try to pull one from your ass. I know that. look.
Yeah,
You're like,
no.
So my nitpick is Farquaad is told that if he gets married to a princess, he's now a king. Like
Mhm.
any princess, he now becomes a king as a lord. I don't think that's how it works. You
So-
become the king of her kingdom.
Correct.
anything,
That's where
right.
that's where they messed up and that's where they try to fix it in the second one of like,
Or do
oh,
they
my
address that?
parents are from far, far away. that was kind of like we're just not like we're gonna pretend it didn't happen, but it was like that was the correction that they made because he technically would have been king of Far, Far Away, not Duloc. Duloc would
Right.
have passed on to the next leader.
And wait, why wasn't there a king in Duloc? Like, where is the king?
That's another like, you just don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He's
I
like
mean,
King Richard.
is there a vacancy? Like, do we know if there's a vacancy? I
Well,
don't
I
know.
don't know if it was, like, a takeover or
Yeah.
yeah, what happened?
Interesting.
He
Okay.
was dealing with business over, in another country, and
Is this your Robin Hood Men in Tights?
yeah, he's just filling in.
From here on, all the toilets will be known as
John.
John. Let's go with Erica's the dragon and donkey get reunited as the winner since they kind of recon and address it in the sequels for the kingdom. Okay, next award. The John Leguizamo. This movie needs a Latin award, a Latin actor to add into this film. So, Erica, if you were mentioning
So I had,
pre-recording,
like, a scene where I think it would be funny if, like, the voice that we're hearing is, like, cussing in Spanish, and it's the guy who's in the big Farquaad head. Who's, like, running away from Shrek when they first get to Duloc, and I think it would be
He's
so
running
funny
through
if
the
they were running
things.
away like, "Ay, Dios mío, I don't get paid that much, like, what the fuck? Like, I just moved here." Like, he's just, like, just moved to town, and, like, that's the only job he could pick up for right now, and
I
he's
like that.
panicking 'cause his first day on the job and he meets an ogre.
That's good. Usually the Latin award is like we create a new
I know, but
but I like it. I'll allow it
the
because
only
mine
reason
is
I don't wanna create one is because they do introduce a brand new character in the sequel, and I don't wanna take away from, like, okay, we need another Hispanic, but he's not
yeah,
or
right, right.
a Latin actor, and he's not gonna be in the sequels. Like, I don't wanna make a character that we're, like, wondering, "Well, where did he go?" Because he had, like, a part, you know?
No, yours is a good strong contender. I like that. Adrian, did you have one or are we going with Erica's?
I think we got to go with Erica's. That's spot on. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good. The only thing I had is like if we got an Easter egg of Puss in Boots, like he's a smaller cat that like first arrives when all the fairy tale characters arrive at the swamp, and like maybe he like sneaks up on Donkey to like lay with them, but Donkey sneezes, and then that's what
Oh,
like
wait,
sets
I
off the chain
did
of
have a
events.
hot take.
Okay,
Sorry, I just remembered it. The mama bear did not have to die.
so we do see the baby bear being consoled, and then we see a mama bear rug in Farquaad's room. But we also see Mama Bear dancing and partying at the end, right?
N I don't think
I thought I
Yeah,
read
at the
somewhere
end
actually.
credits.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I
okay, so
think
that could be a nitpick then.
okay, or it's a different Mama Bear. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
know,
no,
or
that's
it's
fair.
Or
someone
maybe it's the dad. Maybe it's
or
Papa Bear.
that mama bear.
I don't know, but there's yeah, that's fair. Okay, we'll go with your big head mascot Latin for lack of a better.
Yeah.
I
Ay
just didn't
caramba,
have
as he's running
anybody,
away.
like I didn't have anybody in particular, so if you have somebody who it would be
No,
funny
that's
to
good.
hear
I
their
like that.
voice.
Oh, like an actor?
Yeah, like if you had a famous actor who would be, like,
What
even
about
funnier.
your boy Fluffy? What's his name?
Gabriel
Oh, I don't
Iglesias.
like him. I'm just thinking voice wise, like it'd be a funny voice. No.
He
Okay.
does all kinds of voices too. I think he'd be funny.
Nah.
What about I mean, I guess he's not Hispanic.
Yeah,
Latin,
that
he
does
could be
not
Latin, you just have to be
Latin. We need
Hispanic.
Latin.
No, I was
I think that's what he
thinking
meant.
Hank Azaria.
You know what's funny? I did think of Hank as well for something, but he's not
Mm,
Latin. He's not
mm.
Latin. I was watching The Simpsons earlier, so Hank was fresh on the mind. I did think like we could have John Leguizamo, our patron Latin saint of the podcast, because he's
Mhm.
welcome to be the Latin character
He
actor
would have
for
been in
all of
the
our.
right range to
Yeah.
but he
Or
isn't he
what
in
about like
but
a
wait,
George?
isn't he in Ice Age?
He is. He's
Yeah.
Sid. Yeah. We could go George Lopez. No,
Mm,
you don't like any
mm.
Mexican. Okay. Well, we'll just go. Are you looking it up now? Your face lit up.
Oh, no, the
Oh,
light
okay.
came on.
Okay, well then we'll just go with Cheech Marin and call it a day.
Oh, Cheech would be great.
That would be
Cheech would be
funny.
good. Yeah, that would be good.
Cheech, we'll lock him in. We got to
We'll
move
Yeah.
lock 'em
forward.
in.
So Cheech is our Latin. Welcome to the team. Okay, next award, Samwise Gamgee, Most Underrated Character Award. Initially before watching the movie, like rewatching it, I had Pinocchio on the mind. But what I realized is he has a bigger part in the second one,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So for
They all
this one,
do. All of
they all, yeah.
them. Yeah.
Which is
That
why I
little
think
group.
that's why I think it's better because we get more than just like Shrek.
That's what
Like
I'm
we get,
saying though, like, you have to remember about this is why it's hard, because you have to remember about the first one. This was a reject movie. They were not expecting it to hit as hard as it did with
yeah,
the audiences.
yeah,
And so I think they not only got a bigger budget, but they were allowed a little bit more creativity. So I think they wanted more of those characters, and we did. We got great moments. I think I don't know, I think Gingy is probably
yeah.
underrated.
That's who I have.
Yeah, I have Gingy probably being in the first one the most underrated.
Gingy's on screen for maybe 2 minutes, but like delivers like
That's
3 great lines. The whole
okay.
like
Okay, I'll tell you. Do
the
you
whole
know the Muffin Man?
the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Come on, you've done a better Muffin Man scream before from Gingy.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
There it is. That's better. We'll go Gingy. Gingy gets the
Oh,
award
so
for the
good.
Samwise Gamgee underrated. He's so funny. He's like quick, comes in hot. Okay.
Bless you, everyone.
With this sewed up leg and the other one missing. That's good. The daughter in Hereditary, oh shit moment. I gotta be honest, I completely forgot that Farquaad dies. Like I thought, I don't know, I totally forgot that he just dies. Like I when that happens, it's like, oh shit, he's gone. But it makes
It's
sense because
between that and finding out for the first time that Fiona is an ogre.
correct.
Because you're
That's
like,
fair.
oh, what? Like,
They
she's an
do
ogre?
kind of allude to it when she's in the background, and if you look, she does look different when she's like behind the rock or whatever.
You see like her
but
arm and like her hand, right, in the shadow.
yeah. And you
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be looking for it for sure.
Well, that, and then somebody recently kind of like discovered that Fiona might have been a cannibal.
Might have been a what?
A
Cannibal?
cannibal
How? What?
because of like certain posters and where's her food coming from, and there's all these dead knights, and she turns into an
Oh,
ogre at night, and Shrek talks about eating eyes, and so
interesting.
yeah,
Okay. Fiona gets down. I mean, I guess that checks out. That
Yeah.
checks out.
you know.
Fiona turning into. I mean, Adrian, do you have something else
No,
for
I
oh
don't.
shit moment? You don't have an oh shit moment now. Yeah, I think Fiona turning
When
into an
Donkey
ogre is
can
fair.
fly.
That's funny though. I don't know if it's oh
Wait.
shit, but that is.
I
Why did he
love
stop? He had nothing but happy thoughts. Like, why did he all of a sudden stop?
Well,
Losing the fairy dust that hits him.
It's not
Let
in
you
the
nitpick.
script, Adrian.
Yeah.
You may have seen a superfly, but you never seen a donkey fly.
Donkey fly.
They
He's a
totally
horse
took.
fly, a superfly,
They
but
totally
never a
took
donkey fly.
that song from the Crows and Dumbo where they talk about an elephant fly. Like same beats as far as like what flies. No, that was
He
funny.
can fly. He can talk.
He can talk. Yeah.
He's all pissed.
Yeah, well let's go with Fiona turning into an ogre. That's good. I just memory wise totally forgot that Farquaad died. Next, the Rocky Balboa Gut Punch Award, most emotional scene. I mean, you can pick any at a time. Shrek is yelling at Donkey and Donkey's got the sad eyes. Specifically,
No, one
no.
of the sad scenes is when he overhears Fiona
Yeah.
and he's all like,
About like I can't be married to a monster. And she's
yeah,
talking
and then
about
his
herself.
ears go down, and I'm like, oh, might be.
Okay.
And doesn't he have like flowers in his hand? Like he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
come
has
bring her
a
flowers.
flower.
He's hyping himself up to like confess his feelings for her, and she's like talking to Donkey. Yeah. All right, we'll give it to that.
She wasn't talking about you.
Congratulations.
She was talking about somebody else. Shrek just believes it.
Now, the Coleman Domingo Best Dressed Award.
Shrek?
Adrian.
For anybody wondering, we were all just staring at each other, waiting for somebody to say something.
Like you guys said, like it was a given, and I'm like,
I didn't. I think
No, we didn't say
I would
that.
say it. I would say Happy Lord Farquaad, right?
I think it's Farquaad.
either Farquaad or Fiona. They're the only
I think
ones
I'd
who
go-
are like properly dressed in anything.
I think I'd go Farquaad because we get Fiona again in the sequels. We only get Farquaad in this movie.
Mhm.
He makes quite an impression, even though he's short of stature. It's hard to measure up to a man of his, but I think like his, not just his red outfit, but also when he's getting married, like the white one is
Mhm.
pretty clean also.
Yeah.
But I did like honorable mention. It was one of the props or costumes I might steal was Shrek's like knight armor. Like
Oh,
when he
yeah.
has
When
he
he's
has the
fighting the
armor on.
dragon.
Like that'd be a cool thing to say I have is like Shrek's armor. It's pretty dope. But yeah, let's go Farquaad. And move right along to new director, who dis, a director whose version we'd like to see. Let me propose one to you guys. Granted, they weren't as big then as they are now, but Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who directed the Lego movie,
Okay.
they've done the Spider-Verse films, they did your Project Hail Mary, most recently. I think they have a similar kind of like funny sense of humor, like with the Lego movie.
Yeah.
And I think like even their touch on the animation
I could do
styles
good.
would be pretty cool.
Well,
Would be
no,
pretty
we're
cool to
not
see.
changing the animation.
No, not, I'm just saying that they respect animation in a
To
way
not
that
change
like
it like whoever the new fucking people are. Look me in the eye right now, people. Change it back, or we're not going to see the movie.
I would say Seth Green. Like I like how he does a lot of the parodies or like stuff on like Robot Chicken. Where I think he would be. I wouldn't mind seeing him, or even as like maybe just a writer.
yeah. Let's have him as a writer. I think you've nominated him for something before. I'm not sure what. But that's okay.
Really, not
No,
Seth
I think
Rogen.
we chatted about we talked about him, but I don't know that we settled on him.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't remember.
I think I mean just looking at Shrek 5 notes here, it says that Walt Dorn and Conrad Vernon are
Hey,
directing Shrek
Walt.
5.
Conrad, figure it out.
Oh, I was like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Conrad has made Shrek 2. He's the director on that one. Monsters vs. Aliens, Madagascar 3, Europe's
Nice.
Most Wanted. He directed Sausage Party.
Wild.
That is so wild.
What a wild resume.
And then the latest Addams Family and Addams Family 2 movies,
Oh,
2019,
cool.
2022. Yeah,
Which
so let's see.
we're good.
I didn't
And
watch
then
him.
after, I didn't either. I saw Wednesday.
The
but I didn't see it.
animated ones I was actually pretty impressed with.
Really?
And it was like a new type
Which is
animation.
crazy because I wasn't really impressed with Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday was okay. It was very Gen Z. After Shrek, he's lined up to make The Jetsons. Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, well, we will go with Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and
I like that. That's a good choice.
we'll bring Seth Green in for some script.
Lego
script work.
Batman is hilarious.
Lego Batman's cool. I mean, he did the Lego movie, not Lego Batman.
Oh, but
but still same
still
like
same universe. The
sensibility.
Lego movie's good too.
Yeah, for sure. Lego Batman's fucking
The Lego
hilarious.
Batman fucking kills.
No, I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman. And
No.
the last award, the Oscar Goes To award. Who do we give one Oscar to? As I mentioned, it did already win animated feature.
Which
But
is
if you
so
could-
Mike
sick.
Myers.
Like,
You're
love
going
Myers.
Mike Myers. That's your
Best
nomination.
vocals. Like I try to make his voice every time I say that's not nice. It's just donkey, and the only word that I can get somewhat close is donkey. Like
Sure.
I can't replicate his. And I think about him in like Wayne's World and like all these other stuff. Like he's just so good. Like Austin Powers. Like his accent is on
Well, it's
point.
so funny that because his accent in this to me is so similar to Fat Bastard.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Because it's
Get
both like
in my
that
belly.
Scottish, that Scottish accent, but it's like, you have like Mario and Wario.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
like you have Shrek, you have Fat Bastard on the other end.
That Bastard's just like elevated a bit more,
Yeah, it's
like
just more
bigger. It's
aggressive and
bigger.
at you versus
Yeah.
Shrek's a little bit inwards.
Wow, I thought we would have been aligned on giving it to Eddie Murphy. I mean, he's the funniest part of this movie. And what
Yeah.
he's doing with his voice work is like, obviously, if you know Eddie Murphy, it sounds like him, but it's also like not. He's doing a character. Like he's also doing a character. Right? When he's humming, can I hum?
Can I hum it?
Sure. Fine.
You're mean to me.
Dude, he's so good. That's why I think like Eddie, I would give the Oscar
Because
to
they
Eddie.
forgive each other.
But see, I think it's so hard because all three of them are so good. Like,
Yeah,
to be
'cause
honest, John
even Cameron
Lithgow as
Diaz still
Farquaad
good.
is on point.
And
Like,
Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow, all four. Yeah, for sure.
Well, maybe that's my hot take is John Lithgow could be replaced as that voice.
Oh, interesting.
see, I think Cameron Diaz could have been replaced. You
She
can't
does
replace
good. She does good.
Lithgow. Yeah, they all do good. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But, she's not John Lithgow. She's not.
I could give it to John Lithgow's still a piece of shit.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know him personally.
Let's
Just
replace
his
him with-
voice.
Let's replace him with James Marsden. We're in.
But both terrible.
Okay,
No, I could agree to give it to Eddie.
you what do you think, Adrian? I mean, I hear
Yeah,
you with
that's fine.
Mike Myers. I
No,
just
I
think
get
Eddie
you.
is so like he speaks to the kids in the movie. He speaks to us. Like he's just the funniest part of this movie, and he's doing a character. So
Everybody loves
I-
Paul
You
Feig.
sure? He's
And
great.
gotta
I can't.
sing. He's got to sing.
You can't deny. You can't deny Eddie Murphy.
Let's
But
do that
like
again.
you said, like
No.
he's doing a character, but his character is his own voice. It's not like he's changing his voice much. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
you can't deny
One
him.
of the
Like it's Eddie
best
Murphy. Yeah?
scenes is when Farquaad orders all of the people. He's like, "All right, first person to kill the ogre. Like you're the person who's gonna go, right?" And then at one point, Donkey's like, tap me in, right?" And then
Oh, when they're doing the
Headbutt
wrestling
him.
match,
but then
they're doing the
5
wrestling.
seconds
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
the ladies there with, "Get him with a chair! Get him with a chair!"
You know, Shrek, I don't know if I should be on this volcano. I'm asthmatic. No, like he's got so many good lines.
Yeah.
Just a quick. So we'll give it to Eddie, and then I just wanted to give a shout out to the cinematography in this. Like, caught my attention for an animated film, specifically when they're doing that dragon chase, where the
Mhm.
dragon's chasing them through the castle.
When they're like
and
doing the
zigzagging.
crisscross.
And he's
And it's
trying
it
to
even
put the
goes-
knife through the chain.
and the camera goes like upside
Yeah.
down, and it's like doing a lot there.
And then the
super
slow mo at the end.
cool. Yeah.
Or they do
so
the
good.
Matrix. Don't they do the Matrix when she fights the Merry Men?
She
When
does,
she fights
yeah.
the
She's
Merry
up in
Men,
the
yeah,
air.
yeah,
She
yeah.
fixes her hair. Puts
And
the
so
enemy.
much came from Shrek. Like we talked about, like the quotes, the gumdrop buttons, the Muffin Man. In the morning, I'm making waffles. You know, like the layers of an onion. Like that sticks with me now. When I see an onion, I'm
Oh, we're
automatically
forced
thinking
here.
Shrek. One other thing I caught: Farquaad's flag looks just like the Facebook logo. Did you catch that? Like the lowercase f Facebook, like it's the blue. It almost looks like the same exact font as Facebook.
I know. I never
It's-
noticed that.
Check it out. I wonder if Zuckerberg at all got influenced by that. And then lastly, I think I would have loved like because Shrek is going and they're trying to get to the wedding, right? And they're outside the church. I was like, give us a Wayne's World 2 reference. Cassandra, you know, when he's outside the church just pounding. Like, I would have loved to have seen that bit be done here when he breaks
Oh my
into the
God.
wedding.
I think he already said it.
Yeah, and they gotta rush in. Really quick, some IMDb trivia. I'll run through it because we're running long on time. The principal actors never met each other. They all read their parts separately, with the reader feeding them lines. John Lithgow admitted later that he really enjoyed playing Lord Farquaad. He was just disappointed that he never actually worked directly with Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, or Eddie Murphy.
That is kind of crazy.
Isn't it crazy to like make such a, and that's usually the case with animated films, or at least a lot of them. I shouldn't say usually, but a lot
Sometimes.
of them.
I
Yeah.
know that I've seen a lot where they're all, like, pinging off of each other.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And this is pretty well known at this point, but Chris Farley was originally cast as Shrek and even recorded almost all the dialogue. However, after his death, the role was given to Saturday Night Live performer Mike Myers. Shrek's air quotes in the film is an homage to Farley, whose character Bennett Brower also used air quotes.
Mhm.
Um, at around 2 minutes at the beginning, the song All Star by Smash Mouth, heard in the opening credits, was only a placeholder for test screenings until a new song could be found. But test audiences
Banger.
loved it, and the producers kept it in. When the producers decided to keep All Stars, they decided to let the band perform the last song in the movie, I'm a Believer. I mean, where would Smash Mouth be if it wasn't for Shrek? Let's be honest. Uh, at around 51 minutes, a scene where Princess Fiona burps was written after a recording session where Cameron Diaz burped after drinking a Coca-Cola. Eddie Murphy improvised Donkey's response to Shrek, "She's as nasty as you are." Shrek received his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2010. After Neil Diamond went to see the DreamWorks animated hit, he heard a group of giggling youngsters singing I'm a Believer, which is a Neil Diamond song, in the lobby of the theater. He says, I couldn't resist. I went over and joined in, and we just sang the song together. The 61-year-old singer-songwriter revealed in December of 2002, they had no idea that I had written it or who I was. I was just some weird guy who wanted to join in on the singing. Fucking cool, right? I fucking love that.
I feel like my family would disown me.
If you didn't
Right?
know who
If you didn't know,
Yeah.
Neil Diamond was, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Saving Silverman, I think of Neil Diamond all the
Yeah.
time. Shrek means monster in Yiddish and is derived from a German word Schreck, which means terror or fright. The film's art director, Douglas Rogers, visited a magnolia plantation in Charleston, South Carolina, to do research for the look of Shrek's swamp. He ended up getting chased by an alligator. This I mentioned this film was the first winner of the inaugural Best Animated Film category in the
That's
2002
okay.
Academy.
That's even wilder. The first year and you're
The
like,
first one,
Shrek, baby.
and like I said, beat out Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Monsters Inc. The
Both
Oscar
great
it's
films.
the Oscar itself is now on display at the Academy Museum, Los Angeles. I don't remember if I saw that when I went. There's so much to see. Go if you're in LA, go to the Academy Museum. It's super dope. You guys should make a field trip out of it.
I drove
Uh,
by the other day and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. But no.
yeah, man, take you. I mean, you need a couple hours, a
Yeah,
few hours
it's
actually
more
to
than
like
a long
really enjoy it
lunch.
all. But it's dope. You definitely make a day out of it sometime. Janine Garofalo was originally set to voice Princess Fiona, but was fired without explanation after the death of Chris Farley. To this day, Garofalo has no idea why she was let go. Lastly, at around 33 minutes, when Donkey goes off alone in the castle in search of stairs, he mutters, I am the stair master. This same line was spoken by Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor after transforming into his character's alter ego, Buddy Love. That is the 25th anniversary of Shrek. Can't wait. I thought we were going to see more of your blanket, Erica, for our
I know, I
audio only
wanted to, like,
listeners.
peep him up a little bit, but
Let's get a full tour. We got Shrek, we got everyone on there,
okay.
right? Our audio listeners. Erica's
So
got
here's Fiona,
a blanket. Yep,
and
Fiona.
then Shrek's in the middle,
Sure. Yep.
and then Donkey,
Donkey. Yeah.
and then Farquaad's on the end.
Little Farquaad's shorter than Donkey. I love
Little
that.
baby Farquaad. He is. He's, like, this much shorter. It cracks me up.
Shrek definitely has sent me down the rabbit hole of wanting to revisit the sequel, so I'll probably check out Shrek 2. And like I said, I think the two movies together are probably one of the strongest 1-2 punches of any franchise.
Wearing ladies' underwear. Are you?
Pinocchio, yeah, that's good.
It's a thong.
We've got to wait till when would that be? 2029 for the
Yeah,
for
because
the
we
next
had to wait a
anniversary of Shrek
while for
2.
a sequel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we got
Thank you guys for
the
listening.
Halloween
Check
and
us-
like holiday ones.
Yeah,
Bro, we're not doing
we're
that.
not
Yeah,
doing.
what you could do a standalone instant reaction to Shrek, the pigs and the what was it? The werewolf? What did I say it was? The pig who cried werewolf.
The pig who cried wolf.
Thank you guys for listening. Check out all of our socials at Seeing This Pod. Go to our website, seeingthispod.com, to get all of our episode interviews, merch. Our merch is going out of production at the end of June because season 3, we're getting new merch. So make sure to check that out. There's a hard eyes from Adrian, I believe. His wife came into frame. Check that off the bingo, which is also coming season 3. A lot happening here as we approach our 100th episode, which should be coming at the end of June.
Crazy.
It's pretty crazy. We've been here for a year and a half, guys. A year and a half. So thank you all for listening. All of your support goes a long way. Like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the tribe. Goes a long way. And until next time, stay safe.
Peace.